Good morning, my dear viewers and listeners and friends, and just everyone. Good morning. Today is December 6th, and this is another entry in my journal. What can I say? I am very energized, very excited, and that's because I am just thinking about what I shared on Monday with all of you with regards to understanding my purpose. Uh, It is such an exciting and completely unbelievable feeling, which I hope and wish for every one of you to actually experience in your life and understand how beautiful it is, how calming it is. I've always strived for balance. I always knew that I was looking for it and I could never find it. And I understand, and I'm a very emotional person, as you can tell. And I understand that not having a balance is coming from not being able to have a base, ground yourself, feeling at peace with yourself internally and with the world externally. I'm at peace. And I wish that upon all of you. Three things. Dancing is going great. Studying is going a lot better. um, Financial stability. Very small incremental steps, but I'm excited. It seems like there is not enough time in a day, but I'm just taking it with a smile and practicing acceptance, and surrender. I'm practicing acceptance of my abilities and my capabilities of doing that much. Definitely trying to plan, as well as surrendering to the situation. So, for example, I've planned certain activities for today, and if I wasn't able to do it, I wasn't able to do it. I've tried my best. As long as you know that you've tried your best and you have to reprioritize, then you take it calmly. I take it calmly, and I hope you do too. I don't punish myself. I don't feel bad about myself. I don't feel like, oh, I'm not a good person, or I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm just so disorganized. No. As long as you know you have done your best and you feel peace inside and you know you've done your best, that's all that matters. So, those three things. Three thoughts to continue with, as I mentioned, what I started talking about on Monday. It's such a big topic, and it's just, it is incredible, right? And as I am working on healing my past, healing any situation, anything that caused me to not be calm, not be balanced, not be happy with myself, and therefore not being happy with my family, with my friends, and with other people demanding things, being irritated, um, irrational. The first thing I would like to share with you as a quote for today. Very interesting. You can't afford any more situations in your life that bring out the worst in you. It's exhausting and requires too much for you to recover. We all know that, right? When we feel bad or we are stressed or we are angry, it takes so much time to recover. And it takes so much of your energy, which is absolutely, wasted. So you need calmness and gentleness in your life. Don't entertain negativity and definitely don't bring it. Choose inner peace over everything. That's what I choose. I choose inner peace. And that's why I'm in a great mood every day. I choose inner peace. If I all of a sudden emotionally react, because that happens, it's a process, right? I try to calm myself down. I try to immediately reflect what happened, Why did I react this way? What caused it? Is it a real reason? And if I hurt someone in that process, I immediately apologize, because people need to know. People need to know and hear positive reaction, positive emotions, which is when you acknowledge something that you've done, which wasn't against them, but was just a repercussion of your own inner imbalance. They feel a lot better. My next quote, it's not mine. When I say my next, is what I found. None of these are mine. Your capacity to allow people to live a truth completely opposite to yours without shutting off your compassion for them is a reflection of how powerful your love is. I wanted to share that. It's very important. It is crucially important because in today's world, we have a lot of aggression, we have a lot of stress, a lot of negativity. People are trying to prove that they're right and others are wrong. I've come to conclusion that each of us has our own truth. It's very difficult to try to profess one truth for everyone. And the highest form of energy in the universe is love. Therefore, if we accept other people's truth with love, we're creating that balance. And the third quote for today, the way forward. You need to do more than eat nourishing food, exercise, and rest to feel your best. You also need to be around good people. Spend time healing your emotional history. Live in alignment with your values. Say no to people pleasing. Stay open to growth and deeply embrace change. This is something I'm going to put on my channel as a mantra because I think all of us need to hear it every day. I want to hear it every day. I hope you do too. And I'm happy to repeat. You need to do more than eat nourishing food, exercise, and rest to feel your best. You also need to be around good people, spend time healing your emotional history, live in alignment with your values, say no to people pleasing, stay open to growth, and deeply embrace change. What's interesting about this particular mantra, which I'm going to start calling mantra because this is my mantra from now on, is the fact that a lot of people live their lives and they don't even think about what their values are, or they kind of think about it. It was interesting that I've lived my life and I thought I know all my values, and yet I couldn't even understand what that word means until this year, right? That difficult years, we were talking about it on Monday, when I was given I took, not a, that was given, I took an opportunity in a coaching session with a great coach that allowed me to learn how to identify my core values. I am so grateful for that coaching. I'm so grateful for clearly I identifying my core values, and I'm happy to share them with you today. So my core values are six core values. Freedom, incidentally, number one. Self-realization, care, bravery, love, and personal fulfillment. So those are my six core values, which I cherish now greatly. And when I think about anything in my life, financial opportunities, work, friends, personal life, kids, I make sure to think about my core values, and I make sure that I am resonating of what I'm doing, the decision I'm making with those core values. That was one of the lessons in the coaching that I took this year. Um, it helps. I didn't think it would help when I was taking it. I was like, I'm not exactly sure how really that's applicable. It absolutely works when you live with intention, when you know what your core values are, and when you start asking yourself questions about your decisions, any decisions that you're making in life, how that aligns with your core values. And definitely, definitely brave, being brave with yourself. Just one-on-one. Start with that. If you need any help, let me know. I would be more than happy to support you. That is a huge part of healing. Number one rule, start being honest with yourself. That is something of mine. I've went through it. I've seen other people that I'm helping directly acknowledging that this is the hardest part, to be honest with yourself. All right. So now the oracle cards for today. And as I said, and I actually practiced, by the way, I'm going to start shuffling them in front of camera so you guys don't think that I make it up. And as you see, I don't see them because they're facing you, they're facing the screen. I'm shuffling one card for all of us for December 6th, what to embrace and what to look forward to for all of us. And I'm praying that we all will have a wonderful message from the oracle. So here's the card. I haven't even seen it. What is it? Let me see. Soul. Can you? Okay. Tell me if you think I pulled it. I shuffled in front of you and look what I'm getting. Soul plan, authenticity, purpose, feeling alive. This is for all of us. If you're authentic, if you believe in your, no, not that believe, if you're authentic, if you're honest with yourself, if you know your core values and you understand what's your purpose in life is, you identify it, and it's a process. Don't think that you can just figure it out in one day. No, it doesn't work that way. But in order to understand your purpose, you have to ask yourself a lot of questions, and being authentic, being honest with yourself will help you ask those questions and get answers and feeling alive. And here's the thing. Once, this is how I feel. I feel more alive right now than ever before. It is phenomenal feeling, and I wish that feeling upon all of you. When you're honest with yourself, it's very scary though, I have to honestly tell you, but once you're past being scared, once you understand your purpose and you embrace it and surrender to it, you start feeling alive. I honestly can tell you that about 2.5 years ago, maybe, yeah, 2.5 years ago, I was in my home in California, laying in bed and feeling how dead I am, how dead my soul is. And I didn't know what to do to revive it. And look at me now. I just wish you could see inside my heart and understand how incredible that feeling is. I send it to all of you with all my love for today and always. It was a beautiful day in Florida. I was so busy. I was outside for maybe 5 minutes, and it's just um it's hard to miss. I hope I will have an opportunity to go outside today again. It's beautiful in Florida, and I hope it's beautiful where you are. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. And you do remember that every day is a wonderful day as long as we have peace on earth and everyone around you is healthy and happy. Sending much love to all.